Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pine Leaf. We're back here on the hill of Eric, where it looks like nothing has disturbed this hill except for the dead recently, as if there wasn't anything like that going on. The stone of Eric stands untouched, but you notice curious footprints near its base. Alright. Clearly not made by the circling dead nearby, the footprints denote heavy foreign make. Foreign make. Probably from the south, then? Well, then, I suppose that means we need to head back, and apparently he just likes the pace and not going around attacking people. Alright. I found some boot prints up there, then they don't seem to be of a Gondorian make.
Gondor needs your aid.
These boot prints you spoke of, you say the make is unknown to you? I wish we had learned more from this, Pineleaf. Allow me a moment to think. At least we are certain that the invader has visited the hill. Well, some invader did, that's for sure. What do you think?
How may I help you, friend?
You mentioned that you saw the dead circling the stone. Like anyone else in the Vale, they fill me with dread, but perhaps you can convince them to speak. We know that this invader hopes to sway the dead to his cause, so it is likely he sought an audience with them on the hill. I doubt the dead you saw shall aid us intentionally, but if you approach him boldly, he might inadvertently provide us some of the answers that we need. Okay. Now let's find this dead man walking and find out what he's up to. Hello. You are not the first to seek an audience with me, little one, but I assure you, you shall be the last. I will never aid the heir of Isildur. Whether I gain my freedom or not, I shall see Gondor burned. I think he's made a choice, that's for sure. And it's not a choice in my favor, apparently. Well, ruthless dead. Aha! Well, we now know what faction he's with. Well, we knew he wasn't with Isildur's faction. He might have been one of the neutrals, right? Strike me all you want, fool! When our new master returns, the veil shall be rent asunder! Well, it looks like he's most definitely made his choice. Apparently, he expects the man to return at some point.
How may I help you, friend?
The news that you bring is most grim, Pineleaf. I fear that the dead have found a powerful ally, one that we may be powerless to stop with so many of our people gone to the aid of Minas Tirith. Well, there is that. Oh, the agility one is back in the middle.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Time grows short, Pineleaf. Malthalim must be told at once that the dead and their new ally. The longer we delay, the greater the peril for everyone who dwells in the Vale. I know not how many of the dead have thrown their lot in with this man, and I do not know how best to act against them. I pray that Malthalim can offer some guidance in defending our lands, or I fear all will be lost. Go now, seek out Malthalim in Morlad, and tell him what we have learned. All right, back to Morlad. Things are secure there for now, but we do have other troubles to worry about.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I wish your return to Morlad could have been a merry one, Pineleaf, but our future only seems to grow darker with each passing day. If this man is the invader from Tarlang's crown, as you believe, I fear his plans to gather the dead as part of his great army in the south. We cannot allow him to maintain a foothold in the Vale, and I will not risk the safety of my people to push him from these lands. Gather my archers and send them to defend Allegrant, Sardo, and Lankrath. Go with haste, Pineleaf, for I shall look to you when the time comes. So I need to rally some archers. Alright, well, we only have 3 archers? The people of Minecraft will be safe! Alright, good. I hope so. Oh, okay, it looks like there's another one up here. Yeah, right over here. Hello, we need you to... I'll go to Algarat. Okay, fine. And then I think I saw a third one down in this direction. See if I could weave my way through the crowd as I run. Oh, actually, he's just over here. I shall aid the people of Sartol. It's nice that they each have a nice little place to assign 3 archers, 3 people. How much that's going to help, I don't know.
Gondor needs your aid.
Very well, the villages shall be protected, but the matter of this mad Ratar's crown still looms over us all. We must convince him to reveal himself, and when he does, we shall force him from our lands. Alright, how are we going to manage to do that?
These are troublesome times indeed.
Lady Roseman and I have talked at length about the invader from Tarling's crown. He must be of considerable power to sway the dead to his cause, but he is still just a man, or so I hope. We can't be certain if he has already finished the dealings with the dead, but you must seek him out at the hill. If he is to meet the dead there again, he must show himself, and it is then that you must convince the dead of his deception. Go now, Pineleaf. Gurion shall aid you in when you reach the hill. All right, fine. We shall then head out to the hill.
After investigating strange occurrences throughout the Vale, you have tracked an invader from Tarlang's crown to the Hill of Erech. While their identity remains unknown, they intend to form a pact with the ruthless dead. A union that could spell doom for Gondor.
Yes, I guess that could be a problem.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Honor or not, I am still not certain if I regret joining you here, Pineleaf. I suppose I shall soon find out. We should advance as quietly as possible, for I do not wish to alert the man to our presence until the time comes. Well, yes, there is that little bit. Let us begin our ascent, Pineleaf. I hope that the dead are kind enough to leave us be. Well, I think the ruthless dead and kindness are 2 words that just don't go well together. That's all I'm saying. My people have long avoided the hill for good reasons, Pineleaf. So, you must forgive me if I seem a bit uneasy. Who do you think this man to be, Pineleaf? Well, he must be connected with the Corsairs, I guess. Perhaps he's a Corsair, but to hold such power over the dead, I don't think that's likely. Oh, then you haven't... But there were those of long-banished line that worshipped the enemy that wielded vile power. They were upon us! Oh. Well, we will have to deal with the dead. Not that we could permanently get rid of them, but we might be able to do something with a few of them. There you go. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here before they return. I fear that we shall not soon see the last of them, but we may press on. Now, what are you saying? Oh. Unlikely as it is, it could be that this man is a descendant of the Black Numenorians. Oh no, not another one of them. If that be true, then he should have much to worry about, more worried about than the dead. Oh yes, the last time I ran into one was a real pain. I pray I'm wrong, but I can't explain what I have seen thus far. The dead will not suffer our presence here, Pineleaf. Well, the Black Numenorian will explain a great deal. And I know that there was at least one about with Amarthiel back in Eregion. Hold, Pineleaf. The chill of death is still in the air. Oh, I mean, there are more of these. Yeah, there is that. I don't see much going on that hill. There's still all the black marble up there. And now for you. And thank you. I finally got that off. We have tarried long enough. There's no sense in allowing them more time to regroup. Yeah, I think stealth is not going to be a factor now. Up the hill. Ooh, nice numbers popping up. Heal, 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 heal. Alright. Up here. Oh, we're going to be going here? Let us wait a moment here, Pineleaf.
Gondor needs your aid.
Look ahead, Pineleaf. Is that the same Oathbreaker you spoke of once before? Well, maybe. I do not see the invader yet, so this may be our last chance. You should speak to this Oathbreaker and try to convince him of his folly. Well, I'll try, but somehow I have a feeling he's not going to be happy to see me again. Hello again. You speak of deception, Hobbit, yet you know nothing of our plight. Azurthor has given us a means to escape. The curse that binds us shall be lifted at the war's end, and the line of Isildur shall finally be broken. We shall have no one left to answer to save for the Dark Lord, as it always should have been. You're too late, Pineleaf. We will overwhelm these lands, and the heirs of Castamere shall lead us to freedom. Come, Azor, this is the one I told you of. Oh, yeah, Black Númenórean, heir of Castamere. You are late to our gathering, Pineleaf. You see, the dead have already sworn themselves to my lord. I am Azurthor, an heir of Castamere and servant to the Scourge. When this war ends and the kingdoms of men are broken, the great eye shall rule the dead and will be free from their curse. I need not the strength of the heir of Isildur to break the curse, only the might of the Dark Lord Sauron. While I admire your boldness in seeking an audience with me, you will not leave these lands. I leave this matter to you, Nezras, and pray you do not fail me. Slay them! Serve your master, Oathbreakers, and your curse shall be lifted! Yep, oh my goodness gracious. As for the rest of you, you'll begin to repay the Dark Lord for your betrayal at Tarling's Crown. Oh, wonderful. Your journey ends here. I will not allow you to keep us from the freedom we desire. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, it's good. The dread is lessening. It's now only a +1 dread. Well, that's good to know. So it was the heir of Castamere who had the most of that dread. Yeah, I guess they do tend to be dreadful, those Black Númenóreans. They're really a real pain. Well, as for you, I don't know why he expected you to be able to handle me, seeing how I got by you last time. There is no defeat for me, Pineleaf. It is only you who shall meet your doom in Gondor. Well, yeah, whatever.
These are troublesome times indeed.
We have kept our lives, Pineleaf, but I fear we won little else. The heir of Castamere, Azurthor threatens the whole of Gondor, and we may only count ourselves lucky that all the dead did not heed his call. He has fled to Tarling's crown, but he may not stay long there before he's waging war on the south, or even the west, for the Anfalas is all but empty. You must warn Malthan and Lady Rosefin at once, so the people of Dol Amroth may ready themselves for war in time. Wonderful. It looks like the dead are being commanded by an Eric Castamere.
Gondor needs your aid.
I'm thankful for your aid that you have provided us, Pineleaf. I worry greatly for Dol Amroth now that this Black Numenorian has swayed the dead to his cause. Yet, I can't help but to feel that the Vale has returned to some sense of peace now that he and most of the dead have rushed away from Tarling's crown. We shall remain vigilant and keep them from pillaging our towns any further. I only hope that we can afford Dol Amroth enough time to ready itself for war. Yes, we would want to do that. Ooh, is there a warrant shield in here? Yes, there is. Sweet. Sweet. Yes, you need something? Oh, completed quest in Black
Gondor
Vale.
needs your aid.
You have done so much to aid us, Pineleaf. Although you weren't able to defeat this self-styled heir, you have pushed him from the Vale, and for that, we cannot thank you enough. To the southeast you will find Tarlang's Neck, a narrow, rocky trail through the hills leading deeper into Gondor. If such problems plague us this far north, I worry greatly for the people of Lamedon. On the last journey home from visiting Camabel, I met a man named Gladian near Tarling's Neck. You should speak to him, for he may know more about what troubles the lands. All right. I shall seek him out. Before I leave the Black Root, though, I think I need to search for this. Well, that looks like it could be Tarlang's Fang. Well, the name on top of the cat is, of course, a giveaway on that matter, but that's another point. We might as well take care of that before we head out. I mean, we never found the White Stag, which, if I remember correctly, was a really annoying quest anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about that one. But Tarlang's Fang, most definitely we are dealing with that. So I will turn that in, and then we can head over to the next area. Hello there. It looks like Tarling's Fang was right where he used to be, and I've dealt with him.
Gondor needs your aid.
I'm stunned that he lurked there still, Pineleaf. He was far more elusive in the past. I wonder what's changed. Perhaps he wanted to end his long reign with one last brutal fight. We may never be able to say. Thank you. Let none doubt you are a true hunter in Gondor. Well, I'm sure anyone who wields a bow will say that I'm not a true hunter. With that, we finish our time in the Blackroot Vale, and when we return next time, we are going to be heading into Lamedon here in the Complete Pineleaf.